How's it going, guys? My name is Nebula. Welcome to my first ever Attack on Titan manga chapter review. Today, guys, we're reviewing chapter 69. And yeah, of course, obviously, of course, we're gonna know that I was gonna review this chapter because I'm a big fan of Attack on Titan. I've proven it so many times. But anyway, guys, let's just start from the beginning. This chapter, well, to be honest, I really did not know what this chapter was gonna be about. I didn't really like after the chapter ended with 68. I was like, well, what's gonna happen after this? I could not make a picture of, yeah, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. I just had no idea where this was gonna be after Historia told everybody I'm the queen. But anyway, like I said, the chapter basically started off where Historia is like, I'm the queen, now crown me, you know. And after that panel, we head to a flashback of Kenny and why he became this way and why he was with the Reese family this whole entire time. Well, basically started off. Kenny was at the beginning. Kenny was about to die. This Titan shifter called Yuri was basically he had him in his hand. He was like about to like crush him with his hand, and Kenny just trying to just super hard not to die and trying to just kill this Titan shifter. And the reason why is because he basically like we had a little bit of his flashback like a couple of chapters ago. It was a while back where the Arkmen basically they were being extinct because the Reese family and because of the government and because the Arkmen kind of knew about the past basically, you know. And well, Kenny, Kenny knew about this and he just hated the Reese family, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go kill these guys. And he didn't know that there was a tire shifter with them, and he basically ended up where we are right now. Anyway, so he tried really hard. He threw a knife at Yuri, but he kind of like really didn't dodge it, but he just put his hand in front of his face, and then the knife went into his arm. And Historia's dad is like, oh my God, Yuri, are you okay? You know, and Yuri kind of feels bad for him. He's like, you know what, I want to let you go. He lets him go, and then um, Historia's dad is like, why are you doing this? You kill him. Let's just kill him already. He's an Arkman. He's gonna kill you. And Yuri gets close to Kenny, and he's about to, and Kenny pulls out his gun, and he's like about to shoot him and stuff, and he's like, you know what? I understand. You want to kill me. I know what happened. I know about your past and all this stuff, but just let me finish what I want to do, and then maybe you can kill me. And Kenny tells him, you know what? Fine, sure, why not? And that's how basically he joins them. He basically, kind of gets a little respect to them. Tells them, well, you weren't basically the problem. You didn't start this off, so I guess I'll follow you for a little bit. Well, it gets to the point he goes to the underground district, and he goes to Levi, who is a really small boy at the time, and his mom has died, has passed away. And Kenny's like asks him, "What's your name?" Levi. Like, oh, okay. And he kind of doesn't really become a father figure to him, but kind of like a relative figure to him. So just teaching him how to fight, how to actually survive in the underground district, and how to have these survival tips just in case something goes bad. Anyway, after this, Kenny leaves him, and he basically starts. He joins the elite military kind of forces, and he starts like telling them, you know what, don't worry about it. Yes, I'm a killer. Yes, I am Kenny the Ripper. And you might be wondering, well, I have no, basically no type of um, recommendation of me, teaching soldiers. But it's all right. I know, and you guys can trust me. And I don't know where he meets his second in command. I don't know her name, but it's that one chick that basically died. And she says, well, guess what? Nobody really trusts you because the walls haven't been breached in 2 years. Nobody's fighting titans anymore. It's just people against people. They're just killing each other now because there's no more titans anymore. They can't break the wall. And he's like, well, that's true, but at some point it's gonna break, and it does happen. Anyway, we get more into his story, and he kind of becomes more of a dog now. He's so obedient obedient, I think so, I say it, with the Reese family, and he's doing whatever they tell him. He's basically their bitch, basically, and he's just killing everybody that thinks the Reese family is this, and trying to expose them. And then it ends off where he just decides that it's kind of over now. He doesn't want to be doing this anymore. He's he's already thinking about this, and one day he goes to Yuri, who's about to die, and Yuri's like, you know what, I'm gonna die. And yes, Titan sisters can get old and die, but the problem is that we won't die. Once my kids have once I have kids, or I have my kids, they'll inherit the Titan shifting form, and my memories will be in their memories too. And he dies, and I think I forgot I don't know her name, but it was that one. It was a main chick. It was one of Rod Reese's his main interest, basically, or main her main daughter. And he basically came, and then he's like, well, he was telling the truth. I could actually see Yuri in there, like he was there, and his memories were there, And he basically Yuri didn't lie to him. But anyway, fast forward a little bit more, and basically it ends off where, he believes that people that are stronger and have power should be the guys on top, and people that don't that are low should be they're bitches, basically. And it doesn't really work that way. He kind of realized that it doesn't really work that way anymore, and it shouldn't be that way. Well, anyway, the Survey Corps find him, and Levi is telling him, you did all this, for some reason, and I don't know if that was a good decision, And he's about to give him an injection. I don't know, guys. Leave a comment down below. Do you guys know what it was? I think he was gonna turn him into a Titan, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what that injection was. But anyway, he basically is about to give him an injection, but he says he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it at all. And before he dies, yes, Kenny dies. Levi tells him, "What were you to me? How did you know my mom?" And he tells him, "Well, guess what? I'm your mom's brother," which means Kenny is basically Levi's uncle, and that was a big shocker. I didn't expect that. So we're kind of basically the Arkman tree is kind of being revealed now, and we're kind of being shown who is related to. So let's see if we can find out who Misaka is kind of related to, and what Misaka is related to. What is Levi and Kenny relationship with Misaka? Are they uncles? Are they kind of cousins? Of course, maybe Kenny's like a grandpa, maybe a grandpa, maybe also an uncle, but we're not sure. Anyway, Kenny basically dies, and it gets to the point where Historia is being crowned. They're giving her the crown, and like I said, I was kind of confused. I'm kind of confused with this dialogue also, because Historia tells Erwin, tell them that I killed the Titan. I killed it, and then Erwin's like, well, it's better off if they. I think she says it's better off if they knew it was actually him, or me. I'm not sure what he said, but if you guys want to kind of tell me guys what it actually meant, leave a comment down below. It supports me. I'm not always gonna be having the right answers all the time. But anyway, so he says that, and then after she gets crowned, and then everybody, all the Survey Corps groups are coming, talking to Historia and telling her what her next plan is. And Historia is telling her, what's his name, Eren, that it's best to me being a queen. Like you said, don't give up. Don't do this stuff. It's best, working the way out of this and going through, these big obstacles. I don't know where you see Levi, and you can see Historia, Levi kind of becoming more emotional now, and Historia is trying to punch him and stuff, and Levi's like, oh, okay, that's cool. But that's how it ends, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Comment down below, and also subscribe if you're new. Did you guys enjoy this chapter? I did. I enjoyed it a lot, and let's just wait till next month and see what the next arc will be for Attack on Titan. So, anyways, peace.